Hey, ladies, I am Karen Rae, and welcome to Fave. And oh my gosh, whoever feels overwhelmed? I am been feeling overwhelmed, and I was hearing people saying they're overwhelmed. So let's address this. Let's talk about it. And just to kind of give you an idea, I am the founder here at Fave Lifestyles. We are a business society and marketplace app for women entrepreneurs of women of a more interesting age, or if you help women 40 plus, this is the place for you to help overcome that overwhelm of doing business. Oh my gosh. So, ladies, a little bit about my story. I was a stay-at-home mom for 27 years and then walked through five major life transitions, started a business. And this whole time I have been going, oh my gosh, I got to do this and I got to do that and I got to be this business person and blah, blah, blah. And I got to add this program and we've got to add more things. And okay, who else is guilty of that? Where you just feel like it's not enough and you just got to keep adding more and more and more. Wow. So recently I had a broken arm and a broken leg, and I'm still healing from that. And realized I had to take a step back. And I thought, I have got to simplify. I've got to work this because I've been working 7 days a week from like 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and doing all these crazy things. And I thought, you know what? I can't go on like this anymore. I've got to create a simpler system and life that where you can breathe. So let's all take a breath. And let's talk about the overwhelm. And this came up last night. Stu McLaren, who has a big business and helped like Michael Hyatt create membership programs, and he does some things to help other people. His programs help people start membership programs like mine, and here at the Business Society. And he talked about the number one reason people leave a membership, and that can go for a membership or anything that you offer, is overwhelm, because they're getting too much. It's like information overload. We are getting information from so many different places, from the internet and our classes and this and that. What if we didn't have to feel overwhelmed anymore? And make sure that we also don't make our clients feel overwhelmed, so they'll really be able to absorb and take in all the goodness that you offer. So let's talk about that a little bit. I am not an expert at this, but we have created some things here at Fave that have given me a little bit of expertise, if you will. And so we talk a lot about, and in the Business Society, you are coming and connecting. We have fabulous resources to help you simplify and just make everything run smoothly. We call it Light and Breezy marketing, Light and Breezy, developing yourself, because we have lovely resources right here. And we also have really easy, light and breezy ways to connect. You can pop into the biz chats as a member, or you can not pop in. It's up to you. You can go post, and it's already a ready-made community right there for you. Light and breezy, girlfriends. That's what it's all about, or whatever you want to call it. Simplify to whatever. And so let's talk about what it was the number one thing to start that process of making your life and business light and breezy. And the thing that I have always worked, walking through and thriving through many different situations, is choice. How are you going to choose to show up? And that's one of my 3 pillars in life, is the choice of how you want to show up. Well, I had to walk through some things recently, and I had to decide how I want to choose to live. And so, first of all, I had to realize I have a choice. So, yes, I want to choose to walk through life light and breezy and have choices for abundance. So that's what we're talking about. That's number one tip, and that's all we're going to talk about today. Is just make that choice. So let me know in the comments below, how do you want to, first of all, how do you want to show up? And so choose, number one, choose today's the choice. Choice is how you want to show up. personally, I want to show up where my life is light and breezy. And then how do you want to feel about that? You know what? Worked with my coach last night, Jody Schilling, and we talked about it because she works through a model. And actually that was our whole topic of conversation is how we want to show up. How do we want to live? And I want to have choices on how I live and how I show up. And I want to live a life of abundance. I want to feel giddy and playful and fabulous and all those wonderful things. And so let me know how you would like to show up. What do you want your life to look like? And then also, let's start talking through, and let's maybe talk with some of our experts here, tap into their knowledge on what is your biggest overwhelm at this time. Is it social media? Is it just being a woman entrepreneur? Is it getting leads? Is it selling? Is it something that mindset that you have to work through? Let us know so we can start talking about that. We love having meaningful conversations here at Fave Lifestyles. And that's a little bit what our biz chats are about too. So if you're not familiar with Fave, we have a business society and we meet weekly. We have biz chats, and it's built around 3 different things. It's built around what's your one, not your 10, your one main focus that you would like to achieve this month. Or, at the beginning of the year, we start with the year and then we kind of back it down to the month. And then what's this week? What's the one thing you need to focus on this week? Like I said, light and breezy. And then what can we celebrate with you? Oh, yeah, we love to celebrate here. We talk about it every single week. What can we celebrate with you? And number 3 is what resources can you tap into here at Fave to take that next step, that next light and breezy step? Yes, let's do it together because it's way more fun and we love having fun here at Fave. So ladies, again, let's just talk a little bit. Let's just recap here. We're talking about the girlfriend's guide to your overwhelm rescue plan. And number 1 tip is kind of addressing that enough syndrome. Okay, first of all, enough is enough. And we don't need to keep adding more things. And so, but first, make the choice. How do you want to show up? And what does that look like for you? Put maybe 2 or 3 words together. How do you want to show up? I want to have some choice in how I show up and live my life in abundance. So that's mine. Let's hear yours. Put it in the comments below and have a fabulous day.